Alright, so you just saw the cooks meeting and the steak choosing. At this point, everyone is back in their respective areas. There's some people who are starting to trim and do what needs to be done. Everybody's kind of, it's like action time. So, it is time. It is go time, right?
Don't put a camera in front of me and expect me not to act like a ham.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks, you too.
So everybody's getting their trim on at this point, wrapping their steaks up and doing everything like that. I'll be doing it momentarily. And this is pretty much it. This is how it begins. So, time for me to get going. Hey, yo, this is Dash. Get ready. Alright, so unfortunately this is about a time lapse. This is probably about an hour, hour and a half worth of footage down into under 15 minutes. Hopefully you guys can understand and bear with me. I'll try to narrate this to best give you, tell you what's going on. So this is the first steak. I'm getting it trimmed up nice and pretty. I wanted it to be my main steak, but if you saw on the underside there was a big gash on it, so I ended up making this steak, the second steak, my primary steak. I did trim it down rather aggressively and it made it about the size of my palm. After I get it trimmed, I get the twine put on the steak and I get it wrapped up. I really need to learn how to do this better because I had a hard time with this twine, with the butcher's twine. I get them wrapped up and put back into my cooler once they're done being twined. Get the grill started. Yes, there's a charcoal chimney. Alright, so we get the charcoal loaded and we get the grill started. I did actually move the grill from the back of my space to the front of the space to get it out of the sun. Alright, so this is after I move the grill. And the grill is coming up to temperature, so I steam clean it with that pressure pumper that I have. These are the trimmings. I seasoned the trimmings and actually cooked them. I figured why let the heat go to waste. And right as I'm cooking them, I had some people come over and I let them taste pieces of the steak.
Just in time, man.
Awesome, thank you so much.
No problem.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Very good.
You guys can fight over that. Fight over it? Yeah. Go ahead. Right, take a bite and give your little brother some.
I don't want one.
You don't want one? All right. All right.
There we go.
Good. There. Pull that piece off right there. Yep. Yeah, there's a bunch of fat. I didn't want to get you the fat. No problem. Good luck. Thank you. All right. What do we got here? A piece of steak. Little piece of the trimming. Sweetness?
Yeah.
Sweetness?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right. Big Dan, let's see. Are you in? Yeah, you're in frame.
I just ate some of Josh's steak. Very good. A little sweet, a little heat, a little salt. Pretty well balanced.
Thank you, sir.
I like it.
All right. Have a good one. Thank
I
you.
gotta get my cold started.
All right. Good luck.
Like a crazy person.
Yeah. Alright, so now it's time for me to get my steaks seasoned and start my cook. So I'm just using 2 of Cosmos Q's seasonings. I want to shout out and thank the person that sent those. Thank you very much. You know who you are. So I have both of my steaks out and I'm just using the Texas rub, and then I use the cow cover. Checking the temperature, adjusting the inlet to make sure that the temperature doesn't run away. Let's get the grill sprayed down with a little bit of PAM. Time to get the first steak on. Now this is a practice steak. I didn't want it to be my practice steak solely, but the spinels blew apart and it ended up being my practice steak. Surprising how much you can do in a minute and a half, I think, which is what I did on each turn. Getting the thermometer ready. Alright, time to flip. Let's get the grill cleaned, the grill grates cleaned, resprayed, and make sure we flip it over. I can press it down. Now, one thing I would do if I did this again, or when I do this again, most likely, I will bring a press just to help level everything out, help to make the grill grate marks more even. As you see on the second steak, when the second steak is cooked, there was some slight inconsistencies. Saw me flip it over a moment ago, got it flipped over. So now we did the turn. I'm monitoring the temperature. After about every minute I checked the temperature. Unfortunately the steak was a little underdone. You saw me adjust the inlet, trying to get the temperatures up just a little bit more. I could tell that this one was going to be underdone, so I tried to get the temperatures up a little higher. I knew that I didn't want to leave it on because I didn't want the grill grates to burn the bottom of the steak, so I pulled it off a little early. I figured if I had to, I could try to wrap it up and put it back onto the grill and let it finish cooking if necessary. At this point, I'm cleaning the grill, I'm checking the temperature. I want to get the temperature back up to about 550 degrees is like the sweet spot for those grill grates, apparently, from what I've been told or what I've seen online. I haven't proved to myself that that's the perfect temperature just yet, but we're still trying. So at this point, I'm trying to get the temperature back up in the grill, checking it. All right, now let's get it cleaned off really quickly again and let it keep on climbing. So this is a few moments later. I got the temperature where I wanted. You saw me adjust the inlet. Time to get the steak on. Clean up. Alright, so there we have it. Time for the turn. Now this one is looking much better already from just the fact that how it's cooking, and I'm liking that, so I'm trying my best to make this one count. Time for the flip. Let's get the grill cleaned off, the grill grates cleaned off. Spray it down. flip. Steak was looking good, so I had to take a picture. You know, that's pictures or it didn't happen. Alright, so we're getting ready to turn the steak for the second time on the second side. Temper for the turn. Looking good still. Happy with how it is. You see I'm still adjusting the fire. I believe it was slightly undercooked, so I bumped the temperature up, or I was hoping I could get the temperature up to get it to finish cooking. Temperature really wasn't where I wanted it, so I left it on for an additional 30 seconds to a minute. And I pull it off. At this point, there's not much else to do. Get it ready, get my box prepared, make sure the box is clean, there's no other foreign objects, make sure you cut the butcher's twine off, and get it ready to take over to the judges. Of course, one final picture before it goes. Figure I should show you guys this as well. Hopefully. Alright. That's what I'm turning in. Wish me luck.